Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts our campaign of 1890. Yes, we are going to continue our campaign that we started last week. Currently, it's September 1890. You will be able to see that really soon. But before we begin, there are a few things to discuss. Right, as you might have noticed, recently I haven't been too active when it comes to streaming or content creation. And, well, it would be nice to clarify for you why this is happening. Well, it's mostly because of my job. I have a regular full-time job. And unfortunately, the closer to the Christmas it gets, the more busy it gets. And unfortunately, I have to spend a little bit more time and effort to do my actual job. So unfortunately, I'm often quite tired and I'm not really able to do any content or prepare for it. So that's why I'm streaming a little bit less than usual. But things will get a little bit better in January and February. And probably by March, I should be back to my regular schedule, more or less. So, yeah, things will definitely improve. But usually a period between October and end of December is quite busy for me. And I'm quickly running out of energy. Anyway, we are back with another episode. I hope you will enjoy today's part of the campaign. I really wish to see some more exciting battles than last time. Unfortunately, our enemy seems to be using quite cautious approach to the battles. So very often we will see the enemy running away from us. Hopefully that will change when they will build a little bit more ships. I will let them do that, well, as much as I can, obviously, because I will still play the regular battles, but I won't be pushing harder than I have to in order to not lose my own ships, as I might actually use them. Dr. Trifonius, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. Right. So, let's jump into the game and let's see what this turn will bring us. We got one battle to do. So, let's get to it. Right, and this battle is between light cruisers. So, my own light cruiser versus German light cruiser. I don't expect it to be too exciting, to be honest. So far, enemy, as I mentioned before, was running away quite often. And probably this time won't be different. Although, with the previous battles, we managed to learn that enemy's light cruisers are much slower than mine. So I might give it a shot and try to chase him down. Okay, so let's fight this battle. And let's see what we can achieve. Okay, enemy has been spotted to the east. So let's turn to the east. Head flank. Time compression times 10. And let's see if we can chase the enemy. Okay, we are definitely getting closer, as the time compression got reduced to 5 times. Oh, there we go. We've spotted the enemy. So definitely this time they are a little bit more aggressive, and it looks like it's... Is it the night time? Evening time, okay. So I guess that's as close to nighttime as it can get. I'm not sure if there is night in the game just yet. I don't think they actually implemented that. Okay. We managed to damage their engines, which is good. Almost identified them. There we go. Okay, so they do have torpedoes. We need to be aware of that. Oh, and they destroyed my torpedo tube. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And that's a port side torpedo. That's not good. That's not good. We will have to take that into the account if we want to use our torpedoes against the enemy. And yes, they are now running away. Thankfully, they will be much slower because of that damage engine. But that destroyed torpedo tube. Oh, that was very unlucky shot. Well, lucky for them, but unlucky for me. Right, where are their torpedo tubes? Can I see that? Looks like those are placed. Okay. So approaching them from the rear might not be the best of ideas. They might drop a torpedo at me. So I need to be prepared for that. Let's reduce time compression. Because I'm fairly sure I will have to avoid this one. So far, both of our ships suffered light damage. Yes, he's turning away, so he's definitely preparing to launch torpedo attack on me. And he's gonna try to force me to approach him from starboard side. There we go, that's a torpedo. Can I avoid it? I'm sure I can. Let's go back to a head flank. Perfect. So that's one of his torpedoes dodged. It will take him approximately 5 minutes, I think, is it? How long does it reload? 423 seconds, so yeah. Nearly 5 minutes before he can launch another one. So now I can approach him and hopefully drop my own torpedo. Let's turn it off. Let's drop smoke to drop his accuracy just a little bit. That's 7 minutes. Oh yeah. Almost 7 minutes, yeah. I guess I need to work on my quick math skills. There we go. We caused flooding. Oh, he destroyed main gun on my ship. Really? Wow, that's not good. Okay, let's use time compression for this. Okay. Ooh, engine damage. That's not good. Okay, more floodings. That's good. We are dangerously close. Still not so good position to drop torpedo. Another engine damaged. Okay, but enemy has all 3 engine damaged. Perfect, perfect. I'm still slightly faster than him. But he seems to be turning pretty much in one place. That's... that is not making it easier. I'm still not in the best position to drop my torpedo. Although, if I set it to aggressive... There we go, torpedo is out. Good hit. Let's bring it to a full stop and finish him off. We will definitely take a lot of damage in this battle, but you can't avoid that. At least not in that era. Okay. We caused another flooding. Come on. Finish him off. Okay, he's flooding nicely, and now he's sinking. Perfect. Right. Unfortunately, Chatham suffered from quite a lot of damage. Let's see. Statistics. How much crew did we lose? Oh, we haven't lost a single crew member? No, we lost some, but remaining crew 100%. That's weird. If we lost some, then it's not 100%, isn't it? Okay, the game seems to be counting this in a weird way. Let's see. Crew training trained. Perfect. Crew 274 out of 308. So not too bad, not too bad. We lost around 30 crew members. But it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. But unfortunately Chatham will be spending next few months in a dry dock. Perfect. They gained 6 victory points versus 390 that we managed to get from this battle. That's really good. And it definitely improved the balance between our fleets. Let's have a look at our fleet. Chatham. Oh, come on. That notifications are not the greatest. repairing Chatham 2 months, and Arrogant will also be ready in 2 months. That's 2 of my light cruisers being repaired. Duke of Edinburgh will be ready next month. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Then we got 5 months until our heavy cruisers are built. What else do we got? 2 battleships in 14 months. I'm not sure if the war will last that long, to be honest. But it would be nice to see those fast battleships in action. And obviously a brand new torpedo boat that can do 28.8 knots. That will be a perfect fleet to chase down the enemy. Right. So let's advance to the next turn, because I don't think there is any more events and battles. Nope. Let's check our finances. We are still making money, which is good. That's very good. Okay, we got no unrest. Naval prestige is now at 3 points. I'm not sure what's the maximum level of that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's advance to October. Torpedo boat attack. We managed to sneak close to the enemy with our torpedo boats. We have great opportunity to sink a capital ship. Yeah, well, technically 2 heavy cruisers. Yeah, let's call it a capital ship. I would prefer to sink a battleship. But 2 heavy cruisers seems like a good idea. What do we have? We got 8 torpedo boats. I can feel heavy losses in that. Okay. Let's do this. I'm not the greatest captain of torpedo boats, so definitely there will be some heavy losses. Right, how do I approach this? We got 2 groups of 4. Oh, and one of them is set up as a screening fleet. I'm not really happy about that. That will create a lot of mess, isn't it? That's a loose formation. I want it to be tight. Do I want to go with abreast? That might actually work. And Cobra. Tight formation, abreast. That will be very interesting if that will work. It will definitely help me spot the enemy. But initially, yeah, we might see some collisions. Let's see how well AI will handle that. Quet might collide? No? Okay, they didn't collide. Perfect. I'm really not fan of using those formations in the game. In fact, like putting my ships into division is always a bad idea. Or at least it used to be so far. So I'm really interested to see how it's gonna work. Maybe they improved something. Okay, it seems like we are very far away from the enemy. I'm not sure if we will be able to catch them. Okay, we are definitely getting closer. But now it's all about positioning. Okay. So that's where the enemy is. And they are running away. So let's go with head formation again. And let's attack from both sides. It's gonna take a while. Hey Johnson, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. Good morning from the USA. Well, in fact, here in UK it's afternoon already. But thank you, thank you. So good afternoon to you. Oh, I lost sight of the enemy. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we found them again. As long as they won't spot me, I should be able to succeed in that attack. Oh, come on. I'm constantly losing sight of the enemy. Yeah, definitely I need faster torpedo boats. That will help me position myself before the attack. So right now, any change is pretty much causing my ships to lose sight of the enemy. That's not good. I would prefer to see them at all times. There we go. We've spotted them again. How fast are they? 11.9 knots. That's not too bad. Okay. Oh, he's turning. Yeah, he's making quite sharp maneuvers. I need to be very careful. The longer I can keep enemy spotted while the enemy can't see me, the better position I can get. Okay, snapper open fire. Not that it will be able to do much with those 2 inches. But who knows, who knows? Those can still deal damage, as we could see in one of my previous videos. And that wasn't the campaign video. Okay, so we got Seydlitz and Orion. Very good. I'm at the very edge of my gun range. So I don't expect high effectiveness. Okay, very good, very good. We're almost in position. There's a high risk that Orion will spot me. Yep. He managed to actually spot me. Okay, let's increase the distance. Oh, and they almost instantly hit me. Not good, not good. My goodness me, they actually devastated half of my ship. But Cobra, Zebra, Coquette and Albacore are getting in a very good position now. Yeah, I'm sure that Snapper will not enjoy this. Okay, we got first hit from our destroyers or torpedo boats. Right. Now, let's pause the game. And let's do one thing. Since all of our ships are in pretty good position, now we need to drop onto the enemy. Preferably all at once. So I need to detach everything. And I need to issue some orders. So, you, Albacore, are going to turn in and focus fire on Orion, preferably. Coquette or Coquette. Again, turn in. And focus fire on Orion. Zebra, attack a little bit to the front and focus fire on Seydlitz. And Cobra, also focus fire on Seydlitz. And drop on him. Now, Spitfire. Again, you're gonna head on towards Orion. And Kangaroo. Again, focus fire on Orion. Skate. Go a bit ahead. And try to make a drop on Seydlitz. And finally a Snapper. Go far ahead. And drop on Seydlitz. And let's see how this will work. So, all of my torpedo boats will now attack more or less at the same time. And hopefully, thanks to that, I will be able to minimize damage. Perfect. Okay, it seems to be working as intended. Now if I can hit both of those ships with my torpedoes, this will be fantastic. Okay. Very good. Okay, Zebra is gonna attack Seydlitz. Zebra, you are too far away. Torpedo out. Ooh, are those two gonna hit? Oh, come on, did you actually miss? That's unbelievable. Okay, we got 2 hits on Seydlitz. And Seydlitz is sinking. Are we gonna get hits on Orion? Ooh, those are looking pretty good. No hits. Okay, I need Skate and Kangaroo. Can I actually try and perform this attack without suffering any losses? That would be very interesting. Snapper can go away. Spitfire will be performing final attack. Kangaroo. Now is your time. Torpedoes out. One hit, 2 hits. Perfect. Oh, wow. She's taking on water really quickly. And it looks like she will sink. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna recover from that. Nope. Not a chance. Perfect. That was a perfectly executed attack. No losses on my side. And enemy lost both of their heavy cruisers. Just perfect. Well, we definitely took some damage. And some of my torpedo boats will be... Oops, I think someone crashed. Some of my torpedo boats will definitely have to stay in port for a while. And in fact, we've lost experience on some of them. Ooh. Kangaroo gained a lot of experience in this battle. Albacore gained massive amount of experience. That will definitely be useful. Okay, I'm happy with the outcome. I'm definitely happy with the outcome of this battle. Massive gain. Really good. British Empire lost 1 transport ships. Okay. What else do we have? 1 heavy cruiser and 2 light cruisers against 3 light cruisers. Okay. And we got our convoy. Is it our convoy? Yes. So it looks like we will have to defend one of our convoys. Okay, perfect, perfect. So we got 2 nice missions. Let's have a look at our finances. They don't look too bad. We are still gaining money. Let's see, 5 months until rangefinders are being discovered. And then, wow, we will have to wait for quite a long time to research anything. We are pretty much 44% into engine research. Special machinery, 42%. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a while before we will get any new technologies. We got 49 active ships, 16 in building, and 7 repairing. Wow. That's a lot. But the score difference tells the whole story. Definitely enemy ships are not so well designed. They do have advantage in numbers, but unfortunately they always seem to be attacking individually, which gives me a massive advantage. Right, so let's defend this convoy. We got 6 transport ships to defend. Enemy smoke spotted to the east. Okay. Ooh, my cruisers are out of position here. Okay. That's not gonna be easy. Let's detach them. I'm really not fan of those formations. The problem with formations is that every time a lead ship will take some damage, it will try to make its way to the end of to the back of the formation, and that would be fine, but that's very often breaking the whole formation, obviously. And in many cases, the damage that the ship suffered is not big enough to justify such move. And eventually this causes my ships to break off the attack a little bit too soon. I hope that later on, when the game gets a little bit updated, we will get, let's say, crew training influence on that, and perhaps the more trained your crew is, the less likely they will try to disengage from the attack before the attack commences, or before suffering like damage. Because like I really don't like the fact that sometimes after a single shell hit and loss of one component, your ship decides, okay, you know what, the enemy is too strong, let's turn around and GTFO. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Especially when I'm trying to line up the ships to attack in specific formation and do something. Like the fact that they are trying to disengage and move to the back of the formation is not helping. That approach is actually good when you are exchanging fire at long distances. You got two lines going parallel to each other, exchanging shots, and one of the ships takes a little bit too much of a beating. Yes, that's a good thing that it's trying to change its place in the formation. But very often it actually turns into the enemy instead of turning out of the enemy side. So again, that's another argument to not support the formations that are currently in the game. But at least the developers are trying to do something. Right. Let's try and meet up with our transport ships. I don't think the enemy will make an attempt to sink anything, providing that time compression is not getting any lower. I think the presence of our light cruisers might be enough to protect the transports. Yeah, enemy is still to the east. And it doesn't look like we are catching up. technically I could chase that enemy light cruiser. I'm absolutely sure. Oh, there we go. That's another issue with AI. They don't seem to really care about other ships in other formations, especially. And they often collide with each other. But anyway, back to the plot. I could technically chase the enemy, and providing that my light cruisers are much faster, I should be able to catch up with them. And hopefully sink the enemy cruiser. But I don't think it's worth it to spend next half an hour trying to chase the enemy that is not really willing to fight. Yeah, definitely. It will take a long time to chase the enemy. So I will let the game to display a prompt to end the battle, and then I will just end it. Because it makes no sense, unless I will spot the enemy before that happens. But I don't think we'll get to that point. Yeah. Okay, we can now end the battle. Perfect. So that is resolved. And now we got a fleet battle between one heavy cruiser and 2 light cruisers on my side, and 3 German light cruisers. Perfect. Okay, so let's do this one. Right, northeast. So I think we are, yeah, we are actually heading in that direction. There is a cool trick to actually quite accurately line yourself up at the enemy. All you have to do is to turn on AI control, and there we go. New Hampshire is actually turning in the direction of the enemy. I can now turn off the AI, and I know that my ships will head in the right direction. And I should technically spot the enemy right in front of me. Okay, I might as well keep this formation. What do we have? Follow. Let's go scouting. Scout. There we go. No. There we go. Now I issued the order. So hopefully now Brisk and Sirius will be able to provide some extra visibility to Hampshire. In fact, I can turn Hampshire into AI, so she will adjust her course accordingly. And if I'm lucky, I should still be faster than enemy light cruisers. So if they are not too far, let me spot it to the east. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, it doesn't look like this battle is going to happen. Okay, Brisk and Sirius seems to be holding behind Hampshire. But it might take a while before they can overtake it. Let's see. I see. Yeah, it doesn't look like this engagement is gonna happen. I'm not gonna spend another hour or so chasing 3 light cruisers, come on. There will be plenty of occasions to sink enemy ships. And letting them live is not a bad idea, because since they have so many of those ships, there is a high chance that they are not really the richest country now. They are probably losing money on this one. And since they haven't lost any ships, yeah, that will actually drain their resources. I'm not sure how much money they have. It would be nice to have additional tab where you can, let's say, deploy spies and like spy on other nations and check out, let's say, oh yeah, this guy has those ships here and those are this kind of designs, or let's say there is unrest in certain areas of his country or stuff like that. That would really improve the gameplay. Perhaps some other spy activities like small sabotage actions or stuff like that to eventually give enemy small disadvantages here and there. Or to check their finances and stuff to see how well you are doing against the enemy. Which, well, because this is information, it is very important. If I know that enemy is losing money on that, I might let him do that. Because then he either needs to scrap some of his ships to keep his finances in check, which saves me chasing down his destroyers, torpedo boats, light cruisers, heavy cruisers, or battleships. Or I might eventually increase the activity and sink some more of his ships, because I will find out that he is quite stable on his finances and this situation would drag for too long. Right, anyway, that was the October turn. So now it's time to advance to November. Right, oh, massive losses this time. We lost 2 transport ships, while German Empire lost 3 of their transport ships. Since both fleets are pretty balanced, the losses are not that great. And we got ambush. Again, my torpedo boats managed to sneak to 3 light cruisers. I don't think this is a good idea. Yeah, I will be honest with you guys. I'm not going to take that challenge, because while heavy cruisers are not really prepared to engage with torpedo boats, light cruisers are a different story. This class of ships is basically designed to hunt smaller vessels. So attacking 3 light cruisers with 5 torpedo boats is definitely not a good idea. In any scenario, I'm not going to take that. Well, we will definitely have to enter the battle, but I will attempt to retreat, because it's definitely not a good idea. So, everyone, into a formation, turn around, and let's say bye-bye to those light cruisers. If those would be battleships or heavy cruisers, yeah, I could take the challenge. With a proper positioning, as you could see last time, it's a pretty easy prey. But light cruisers with their small caliber guns will completely devastate those torpedo boats in no time. And losing ships just for the sake of losing them is not the idea that I have for this campaign. Okay. Everyone is turning around nicely. The whole formation managed to make its way. Perfect. Now all we have to do is to wait for long enough to end this battle. Let's grab a sip of coffee. Perfect. Almost there. Okay, I don't see much activity on the chat. Parte. I guess we got some bots. In here. That doesn't sound like communication in English, and I require people to actually try to communicate in English. There we go, we can now end the battle. How did I manage to lose 2 crew members? What? Like, it's not a massive tragedy, don't get me wrong, but like, why did I lose 2 crew members? That's weird. Okay, okay. They fell off. Well, I was actually scared that they committed suicide because like this battle was so exciting and they just got bored. Right, anyway. Surprisingly enough, enemy managed to complete the building of 4 more ships, turning the balance against me again. Once more, they do have quite a lot of ships, which is something I don't really like about the AI in the campaign. They don't really seem to care about their finances. They don't seem to be flexible enough when it comes to their strategy. And they keep on building ships that they don't actually need. Their fleet strength is pretty much the same as mine. Obviously, they might be aiming for to achieve the blockade, but in order to do so, they would have to get twice as many ships as I do, and my finances are already stretched. So I don't think that's the method to achieve naval dominance in this game. But AI seems to be sticking to that strategy, and they keep on building ships every single month. I know that I have quite a few ships in building, but I'm actually making money. I'm literally constantly making tons of money. My transport capacity is pretty much going up every month. Research, we are not doing that bad. I'm really waiting for that coincidence rangefinders. That will definitely improve my light ships, like light cruisers and torpedo boats. Definitely those will benefit from those rangefinders. Battleships, not so much. It is still an improvement, don't get me wrong, and definitely, since that would be the only rangefinder available, I would still use it on a battleship. But battleships seems to benefit more from stereoscopic rangefinders. Same goes to heavy cruisers, especially in that era where heavy cruiser is pretty much a smaller version of a battleship. Perhaps that's why they are classed as capital ship in this era. So yeah, definitely some new designs will come in, and then I will have to scrap some ships and build some new ones. And that will be interesting, replacing my fleet with something else, a more modern one. It would be nice to have ability to just edit, let's say, currently designed ship, add some new features, and then upgrade all the current designs to a new ships by sending them to dry dock for, let's say, 6 months instead of 14 or something. That would really improve the game. Like, I don't really feel like building new battleship that will take me 14 months is gonna give me much of a benefit. So yeah, definitely that kind of feature would be highly appreciated in the game if I could just upgrade my current fleet to new models, especially that the changes are not gonna be so drastic in that case, because I'm not upgrading the hull. I'm not changing too much in terms of armor layout. All I'm doing is to add extra device that you can literally send crews in and install. And historically, ships were often sent to dry dock to get some upgrades. Like, many of historical ships did that, and they worked perfectly fine. Obviously, there were some other changes, like installing lighter guns or things like that to balance things out. But yeah, I don't get it why the game wouldn't allow me to do so in the campaign. That would be really good feature. Right, anyway, let's go back to the world map. What do we have? We got convoy, one of our heavy cruisers and 2 light cruisers. Oh, okay, so that's pretty balanced battle. Let's see, our small force invaded enemy waters undetected. Okay, yeah, how can you slip heavy cruiser undetected? Pretty much in between 5 enemy ports. I don't really get it, but again, it's 1890, yeah, so perhaps It's all about how tight enemy patrols are. We got enemy heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, defending 12 transport ships. To be fair, I think I can benefit quite a lot from this battle. Even if I won't score a massive victory, like even if I won't catch all 12 transport ships, which is very unlikely, I have a chance. Disguised as fishing boat. Yeah, probably. Although, like, 1890s heavy cruisers were literally like the size of a battleship. So obviously they were not as heavy, but yeah, that was pretty much a smaller version of a battleship. So it's really hard to disguise that as a fishing boat. Anyway, we got 12 transports. Okay, I will detach everything from the divisions. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. A single click merged everything. No. I don't want you in the division. Good. Okay, we are definitely getting close quite rapidly. Mostly because the first thing we will see are enemy transport ships. Enemy warships are further away. So that will give us slight advantage, although providing accuracy of our guns, I don't expect to sink 12 ships before we will engage with enemy escorts. Okay. There we go. First transport ship. Another one. Right, Caledon, you attack this one. And turn off your torpedoes for now. You can also turn off your torpedoes. And you can turn off your torpedoes. That would be a massive waste to actually use torpedoes on transport ships, especially that I have, what, 7-inch guns on New Hampshire and 4-inch guns on Brisk and Caledon. That's more than enough to deal with transport ships. Come on. There we go. Kaiser Wilhelm definitely suffered from that blow. It probably won't be enough to sink it, but I can drop my speed to improve the accuracy. I should still be faster than those transports. I think we managed to spot all of them, is it? Yeah, I think we got all of them. Okay, New Hampshire attacks Strasbourg. There we go. That's a good hit. Oh, she's gonna go down really fast. Yep. Okay, Schleswig-Holstein. There we go. We got flooding. Lutzov. I need to watch out because some of those transports might get a silly idea and try and ram me. And this can be very dangerous. Because both of our ships will suffer damage. Obviously, transport ship will be lost. Oh, Caledon is very close to this transport. Come on, just shoot him. There we go. I need to... Oh, come on! Hampshire just shot my own ship. Hampshire, focus on Lutzow. There we go. Caledon. Chase Condor. There we go. Ouch! That was a massive hit. Okay, you can chase Pommern. Right. Torpedoes. Shift, right click. You can fire them aggressively. There we go. Nassau is gonna take a hit. There we go. Perfect. She might actually sink from that. Brisk. Brisk, why are you so slow? Can attack Stuttgart. Okay, these two collided. We might actually succeed in this one. We managed to get right in between all those transports. So it all depends how accurate my ships will be. Okay. It don't seem to be too lucky when it comes to causing floodings. Okay, Condor is now flooding. Oh yeah, she's going down really quick. So let's focus on Nassau. Let's finish her off. We got warships, okay. Now that's a difficult decision. Okay, let's chase Blue Hair. Brisk, I need you to catch Pommern. Okay, I made it with that torpedo. So that will finish Kaiser Wilhelm. Okay. Caledon, you will be better candidate to attack Blue Hair. And Hampshire. Oh, there we go. We got a good hit on Blue Hair. That's something I wanted. And she sinks, so Caledon can now turn around, help with Pommern. New Hampshire, and focus on Nassau. She seems to be very resistant to all that damage she took. Oh my goodness me, Brisk just went very close. Why are you attacking enemy light cruiser? I know it's very tempting, but our goal is to sink transports. My goodness me. Guys, focus on the task. Focus on the task first. Pommern is sinking. Perfect. Brisk, turn around and finish off Grosser Kerr first. Nassau is still holding on, but now I'm in a very comfortable position where enemy is running away from their own escorts. Come on, Hampshire, just finish off Nassau and then you can chase Lothringen. Oh, I forgot to turn off torpedoes on Caledon, did I? Yeah, there we go. And we wasted a torpedo. Okay, Hampshire will have to stay behind and finish off Nassau. I'm really not fan of that. Brisk, just keep on chasing those ships. Come on, okay. Perfect, perfect. Now Hampshire can chase after Lothringen. And we should be able... Zjavos, it's not exactly that. I managed to actually cut them off. So... they probably knew exactly where their escorts are, but my ships were faster. I managed to get in between those transports. And since the best way to run away is to run away from the enemy, not into the enemy, they eventually run away. But because of the positioning, they are now in between their own escorts. Or actually, I am in between their escorts and transport ships. Which means that chasing after transport ships will get me further away from their escorts, which is fantastic. And naturally, it will allow me to sink all the remaining transport ships. And there should be 3, 4 of them, I think. The game is still showing 4. But I can't see it. Yeah, probably that's this one. Okay. Last 3 transports are now being finished off. And that will be a very successful raid. I could technically stay in the area and attempt to sink some of enemy warships. My goodness me. Brisk, can you finish off Stuttgart? There we go. Oh, come on, you still haven't finished them off. Give me a break, Brisk. Oh wow, that's some long-range shooting. Frederick the Grosse is now sinking. And Stuttgart, come on, come on. There we go, mission accomplished, and we can now end this battle. There's no need for me to actually chase after the enemy. Yeah, definitely chasing after the enemy warship wouldn't be the best idea. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Hey Johnson, I don't need a weather report from USA, I can guarantee you that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So much unnecessary messages. Let me just... There we go. And I'm back in the game. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right, anyway, this was a pretty good battle. We managed to achieve all our goals. It's only Caledon that suffered minor damage because of friendly fire. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Hampshire. My goodness me, I don't know who actually shot my own ship. Oh, I want this crew member gone. Okay, anyway, with a light damage, we succeeded. And that definitely put a massive dent in enemies' income. And that's exactly what I want. Because the game actually reacts properly to poor finances. So if you will keep your finances in terrible state, you might get a revolt, which will eventually lead to other nasty consequences. And eventually, your ships will become weaker. Or rather, you will have to get rid of some of your ships because you can't afford to upkeep them. So, I don't mind that enemy is building quite a lot of them, as long as they are weaker than my regular ships, which seems to be quite good quality. I should be fine. I should be definitely fine. I'm absolutely sure that losing 12 transport ships has put a massive dent in enemy's transport capacity, which is going to impact his monthly balance, because keeping your capacity below 100% will reduce your naval funds or naval income. So obviously you won't get as much money. We are not having any economic growth, which isn't good. I would actually like to see my Radzi, yes, I believe that is the reason. Also, enemy escorts managed to catch up with my ships, so they probably fired few shots, and they might have scored some hits, and that will eventually give them some victory points. If they killed a crew member or something, that is also giving you some victory points. But obviously they gained only one, so it's not a big deal. They got they got 26 points, literally. In 11 months of war, they managed to get 26 victory points. While at the same time, I managed to gain 2,600 victory points, which is quite a massive difference. Merchants on their own, no. They don't really count towards victory points, but they definitely count towards enemy finances. That will suffer greatly. Yeah. Right. Anyway, we managed to reach December. Perfect. So we lost one more transport ship, not big of a deal. German Empire lost additional 2 transports. That will definitely put another dent in their incomes. We got only one battle this time, and that is between our light cruisers. I'm not gonna lie, my light cruisers are not particularly the strongest. Let's see, my finances are still alright. I'm still trying to build up my shipyard. That is gonna be a massive improvement if I can build 12,500 ton heavy ships. Our research will be completed in 3 months, and then we can design a new ship. Speaking of the game, if I remember correctly, you can now get it on Steam. At least, if I remember correctly, there was an email like a few days ago that the game got released in early access on Steam. If they are fast and have 4-inch guns, they can do plenty at short range. Yes, at a very short range. Even 2-inch guns can do a massive damage. In fact, if you want to see how much damage you can do with 2-inch guns, you might try and look after my 100 subscribers video, which is still posted on my channel. That was like over a year ago, when I finally managed to reach my first 100 subscribers. It's been long since then. But back then I did an Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video where I equipped a battleship only with 2-inch guns. And if I remember correctly, I put exactly 100 barrels on that ship. And I managed to pretty much defeat enemy battleship in this battle. Obviously, it ended up with a ram because I couldn't wait, but yeah, that was still... Like, I still managed to reduce his, like, health points to 1/3 or something, or a quarter. And then I just got tired because, like, those 2 inches don't deal that much damage, but they can still, over certain period of time, of course, they can actually punch through even heavy armor. As one of the YouTuber used to say, throw enough stuff on the wall and some of it will stick, isn't it? Right, so let's play this battle, and then I will take a very short break right after this particular encounter. Right, so we got 4 enemy light cruisers versus 4 of mine. I probably won't be able to sink all of them, because that would put my light cruisers at risk, and I don't really want to lose even a single one of them. That's the goal. I'd rather sink 1 or 2 enemy ships and then disengage than sink all 4 of them at exchange of 1 of mine. That's not yet time to take that much risk. Right, I will put AI on for this one, so that my cruisers will actually chase after the enemy. I will change the formation to abreast, and perhaps tight. That should work pretty well, especially that I'm chasing after the enemy. There we go. Whoa, 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 AI, don't do that. Just go behind the enemy. There you go. Chase him. Caledon is taking quite heavy fire. Okay. Right, let's change to ahead formation. Okay, everyone, focus fire on Kolberg. That seems to be a good idea. And reduce the speed to 17 knots. Okay, that seems okay. It will give me accuracy advantage. Okay, smoke screen is now on cooldown. Phoebe, can I give you single ship control plus? There we go. I knew you can give separate orders to other division members. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sperber is trying to do something silly. Okay, and there we go. Caledon got his engine damage. And remember what I said about formations. And that's exactly a silly thing that Caledon is now doing. Because he was supposed to turn away from the enemy, not in direction of the enemy. This is really silly thing that he is doing. But it looks like, yeah, this is gonna cost a lot. This is really going to cost me a lot. Yeah, let's detach everything from the formation, because Caledon is not gonna survive that. Not with damage engine. Be serious. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I clicked off the screen by accident. Right, Caledon, you need to get out. Phoebe, and there we go. Now Phoebe is gonna get in the way. Oh, come on, literally. There we go. Okay, Brisk. Brisk, you can. Okay, Kolberg seems to have suffered heavy damage. Good. Sirius, you can deploy smoke. I need to watch out on Regensburg. She might drop a torpedo at me. Yeah, Kolberg is pretty much dead. Yeah, that's another flooding. Come on, Brisk. Finish her off. Oh, okay. That was a torpedo hit. Yep, she's gone. Right, Caledon doesn't really want to listen to any orders. Phoebe, you can start again. Sirius. And Brisk. Full ahead. Let's try and slow down Regensburg and sink one more. Now, Caledon. There we go, finally. The game seems to have, like, some sort of sticky controls from time to time, and when you are trying to select another ship, it does some silly things. Yeah, Caledon is definitely not in a good shape. Oh, we got ammo detonation on Regensburg. Yeah, she's going down really quick now. Okay, we caused another flooding. I don't think Regensburg is gonna survive much longer. Oh! She is actually surviving surprisingly long time, but with all 3 engine damaged. Yeah, I don't see her surviving for too long. And she's kind of stuck in her formation, so I got quite easy time to avoid getting hit by her torpedoes. While at the same time, I can position myself to drop some of my own. I'm not sure if that will be actually needed, since we caused another flooding. Yeah, she's done. She's done for. There we go. Right, do we want to chase after Stettin? That might not be a bad idea. Caledon, Phoebe. Okay, everyone can actually achieve full speed. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, we managed to destroy secondary tower on Stettin. That will reduce her accuracy, which is good. This is very good. Sirius is pretty far away. And even Caledon managed to fix her engine, so she might be able to keep up after some time. We got regular training on Caledon. Phoebe trained. Okay, perfect. Brisk trained. That's nice. Sirius seasoned. So I guess that's good level of training. It was not an option 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can actually buy it. I'm sure I got an email saying that the game is now available on Steam Early Access. And basically, well, I don't need it because I'm gonna get my Steam key sooner or later. I think developers mentioned that it will take up to a few weeks to issue all the keys because they can't get them all at the same time. Ziavos, I don't know what's up with those boats, but well, I guess their only purpose is to get banned for no reason other than spamming the chat. Oh wow, Caledon is falling behind even though she's set to reach the full speed, but with damage funnel it will take ages for her to actually reach any sort of reasonable speed. Brisk, how fast are you now? Okay, you are doing 21 knots. And you are closing in on Stettin, which is good. Obviously, Sirius got heavily out of position. Phoebe is also keeping up. That's good. We might actually score a hit. There we go. We are catching up, which is good. I just don't want to get too close to Stettin, because she is still equipped with the torpedoes. But we might actually be able to sink all of them, which would be a nice bonus. Okay, we got flooding on Brisk. That's not good. It's gonna slow her down. And Phoebe, how fast are you? Yeah, but Phoebe, how fast are you actually moving now? I always struggle to find this information, because obviously I get plenty of information about... Okay, yes, adjust speed, division max speed 20, okay. She's now doing 21.8 out of 22. So she's running at full speed. Stettin, how fast are you going? Top speed 18.9, so she's not gonna be able to run. But Stettin is currently doing 18.2. Oh, okay, that's why I'm not gaining up on her. Right, Sirius is joining the fight, finally. Okay, we got flooding on Stettin, that is gonna slow her down. That's definitely something I wanted to see, but Brisk took another flooding hit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The good thing about floodings is that as long as the compartment is not red, which means it's completely destroyed, you will be able to pump out the water. The problem starts when the compartment gets red colored, because then you won't be able to pump out the water. And that water will obviously act as a ballast. Oh, there we go. We got engine damage because of flooding in engine compartments. That's not good. Stettin seems to be fighting back, even though her rear tower is destroyed. There we go. Another penetrating hit on Stettin. Okay. Brisk should be able to get her engine back and running really soon. Caledon, how far are you when it comes to speed? Oh my goodness me, you are not speeding up at all. Oh, I see. Acceleration 0.084 knots. Ah, that's gonna take ages. Brisk, engine 2 damage again. No, okay. Okay. I almost thought we got another issue here. Okay. Stettin is now focusing on Phoebe. So Phoebe, drop smoke. There we go. We caused another flooding on Stettin. If we can hit her and damage the engine, that would be brilliant. There we go. Almost there. Phoebe, turn off the torpedoes for now. I need to position myself better for this attack. Definitely attacking from the longest possible range won't do me any good. Sirius. Oh, Sirius, you are falling behind for some reason. Brisk. Try to catch up with those. There we go. Phoebe is now exchanging heavy fire with Stettin. There we go. Another flooding. Oh, this one seems to be quite serious. Oh, engine 3 damaged on Phoebe. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we destroyed a casemate. That's gonna help. A little bit less firepower. Engine 1 damaged. Okay. Finally. We can now see some development. Another flooding. Zjavos, those cruisers have torpedo launchers on bow and stern, so I'm not really worried about them as long as I'm not crossing in front or behind them. Okay, fire the torpedo. Torpedo is out. And she probably... yeah, she won't be able to avoid that. There we go. So now it's 3 versus 1. Yeah, let's chase her. If we will be able to sink all 4 of them... yeah, well, AI designs with this auto generator, so sometimes it gets some weird results. It's not a bad design though. If their light cruisers would be faster, then probably that would be a very valid design. So you got torpedo launchers at the front, so when you are chasing someone you can drop a torpedo and perhaps try and hit his stern. Or if you are trying to run away, because obviously fast ships will sometimes have to run away due to lack of armor and heavy armament. Whenever you are running away and the enemy is surprisingly catching up with you, because they managed to build fast ship of their own, you can always drop a surprise torpedo at your back. You don't always have to go with the side torpedoes, because they require you to position yourself along the enemy ship. And again, that is rather reserved for ships that will often fight in this kind of scenario. But in order to do so, you need to balance your speed and defense, because obviously you need to be able to survive quite a few hits to position yourself right along enemy broadside. Right, it looks like Caledon is gonna fall far behind. Yeah, she's never gonna be able to catch up with this. Let's see if I can actually speed up. Yeah, she haven't changed her speed for quite a while now. Okay, we are trying to hit Sperber. so far we've been quite unsuccessful. The problem is that the speed difference is not that big. So until we cause some floodings, or preferably engine damage, this battle might take quite a long time. So hopefully my gunners will finally figure out how to hit enemy ship, preferably consistently. Otherwise, this won't really solve anything. Brisk, I need you to cut off the enemy. Serious. Yeah, you're gonna cut behind it. And Phoebe, continue on your course. Perfect. Everyone is having plenty of ammunition, which is good. Come on, guys. Come on, hit him already. There we go. We got flooding. Which is good. Oh, that is a serious one. It will definitely slow her down. Yeah, she's down to 13.4 knots. Which will allow me to catch up really quickly. And her steering is out. That's good. Okay, she dropped the smoke, so what I might do is to drop smoke of my own on Sirius. Okay, looks like Sperber is back to her normal speed. But we still managed to reduce the distance between our vessels. Caledon. Are you finally... Nope. She's in fact slowing down. Okay, 14.1 knots. I guess that's the top speed that Caledon can now do with this damaged funnel. My goodness me. So look how much of a difference that a single damaged funnel will make. There we go. Oh wow, chasing after that light cruiser is really annoying. Finally, we managed to damage the engine. That will definitely help us. Just a tiny bit more. There we go. Let's take a couple of screenshots. Oh! Oh! That's very unlucky. 4 flash fires. Oh my goodness me. That was a massive chain reaction. Okay, so we managed to sink all 4 of enemy light cruisers. That will bring the ship balance closer to our proper values. Yeah, they still have 62 ships, but definitely enemies should work on their design. I'm not sure how often AI is revising their designs and how often they design a new ship. It would be nice to see that, like post-campaign. It would be nice to have like a replay of the campaign, but looking at enemy parameters, so that you can see what kind of decisions were made by AI at different parts of the campaign. Like what kind of ships they designed, what kind of ships they ordered, what they are building at the moment, this kind of stuff. Like obviously right now when I'm playing, there should be some things that I don't know about, unless there is a game mechanics that allows me to unveil some of the information. But that would refer to what I've been saying before, where you should have another tab with like ability to spy on your enemy with certain range of success based on some factors, yeah, like your economy strength and stuff like that, or unrest at enemy's country, which would allow you to exploit, let's say, border force with bribery and stuff. Just potentially that border guard might not be happy about their government's doing, and etc, etc. So yeah, there are many factors that may influence certain things. Anyway, guys, I will take a short break. It will literally take like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll be back for another few battles. Unfortunately, I will soon have to go to work, so in about an hour and 20 minutes I will have to finish the stream. But until then, we should be able to advance into 1891, and then we'll see if something will change in the campaign. So far, everything seems to be pretty balanced, although enemy is not really gaining any victory points. So I look forward to see how this campaign will eventually end. We won't be able to end it today. It will probably take another week or two for us to actually get a conclusion of this one. But anyway, we shall see. The time will show. But until then, I'll be on my short break. I'll be right back. Alright, 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 and I'm back. Yes, finally. Yeah, it took about like 5 minutes, I guess. Anyway, right, we shall progress with our next turn. Okay, so from what I can see, enemy is trying to reposition some of his ships to ports closer to my shores, which is fine. And we got a convoy somewhere. Where is that? The Baltic Sea. Wait, did I manage to sneak my ships all the way to Baltic Sea? That's pretty far away. 3 of my light cruisers will attack 11 of enemy transport ships. Wow. I probably won't be able to sink all of those transports, but sinking at least few of them will definitely give me massive advantage. So yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do this. And again, enemy is to the west. Let's go for tight formation. And for now, we can turn on time compression. We should soon be able to spot enemy ships. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't have any encounters with enemy battleships. They seem to have 7 of them, but they are not particularly active. Are they just keeping them in port? Southwest now. Let's turn on the AI. I wonder which ships are we going to spot first. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we spotted merchant ship, or rather transport ships. They don't seem to be armed yet, which is good. Okay, so now I can detach all the ships. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's round them up. No, 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 no. Head flank. Serious. You go this direction. Caledon, could you turn off your torpedoes so that they won't get fired at mains? In fact, you can attack her. PB. Again, turn off your torpedoes for now. Perfect. And go right in the middle of enemy formation. Serious, you can also disable your torpedoes. Okay, mains is sinking. Perfect. Okay, enemy ships collided. Caledon, you can focus on those transports. PB, you are getting dangerously close to Stuttgart and Arminius. Ooh, there's a risk of friendly fire here. Perhaps you can... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Torpedo is out against Stuttgart. And looks like, yeah, she's gonna be done for. Perfect. Caledon. Okay, you are hitting 2 ships at the same time. Serious. You can attack Thuringia with your torpedo. And Graf Spee. If I'm lucky, I will sink one of them. Arminius is sinking. Oh, I might not hit Graf Spee. Yeah, she managed to dodge that. Maybe attack Stuttgart and drop a torpedo at König Wilhelm. There we go. Oh, we got some enemy warships attacking Caledon. Okay, we scored a hit at König Wilhelm. Okay. My entire formation spread out. I'm not sure if I will be able to sink Bavaria and Gefion. Okay, turn off the torpedoes. Serious. You're gonna have to chase after those. Great, 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 great. I really don't like where the Caledon is going. That might be very dangerous move. Phoebe, you can stay here. Okay, perfect. We scored some hits. Caledon can now drop smoke. Okay, we scored some hits on Bavaria. Perfect. Serious. You can just chase down those 3 transports. They are quite separated. Very nice. Okay, Caledon. Ooh, you are getting close to Rune. I really don't want you to engage in a short distance combat with heavy cruiser. Okay, now chase after Gefion. Ouch! That's not something I wanted to do. Sirius just rammed Graf Spee. That will leave a mark. Okay, but Graf Spee is sinking. Let's finish off Stuttgart. Oh wow, we can't score a hit at Grosser Kurfürst. Dominic Toretto, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. My goodness me. Yeah, that was a serious mistake from Sirius. Yeah, we are now suffering from permanent flooding of rear compartments. Okay, we scored a flooding hit on Grosser Kurfürst. Unfortunately, those are compartments that were already flooded, so it's not really contributing to sinking her. Oh, those were nice hits on... what is that? Stuttgart. Okay, and Stuttgart is now sinking. Sirius, could you help Phoebe? Because she is clearly struggling to finish off those two transport ships. Caledon. Chase after Gefion. Come on, just a little bit more. In fact, finish her off with the torpedo. We are really running out of time here. Okay, torpedo is out. Perfect. Grosser Kurfürst just took a massive hit. She's done for. Caledon is chasing after Gefion. And again, aggressive launch. I need you to quickly finish her off. And Phoebe can now drop a torpedo. Sirius, you can chase after Weissenburg. There we go. Gefion is also sinking. Okay, so Caledon, you can disengage. I definitely don't want you around the enemy. So it's only Phoebe that is able to do something, since Sirius took a massive hit while colliding with the enemy. Caledon can now run away. Let's turn off the torpedoes. Let's use time compression. Okay. And that's only one transport ship left. If we sink her, we can pretty much end this battle. But she's fast. She is very fast. There we go. We caused flooding. Another one. Now she's gonna be very slow. Come on. Oh, there we go. Another flooding. Another two floodings. Just a tiny bit more. Ooh. That was a very close shot. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Every single flooding hit that I score is at the rear of the ship. I need to score a hit at the front. Just finish her off. Okay, we destroyed cargo storage. Not that it really matters. Well, Sirius still has torpedoes, so I will most likely drop one. Okay, main tower destroyed. Another flooding in the rear compartment, but there goes torpedo. There we go. I think that's it when it comes to enemy transports. We can now end battle. Obviously, this is a victory, but it was the enemy who scored victory points. Mostly because of the damages to my ship. That massive mistake that I made with Sirius. She still gained 25 XP, which is good. But enemy heavy cruiser. Oh, she actually scored some hits on me. Okay, okay, it's good to know. Heavy cruiser. Can I actually... Okay, you can actually see the design. So she has 7-inch turrets, 2-inch turrets, and 4-inch casemates. That's a pretty good design. If it's balanced, that might be a very dangerous ship. Okay, let's exit. So that was this convoy. We successfully managed to sink it. I'm guessing German Empire is not really doing great when it comes to economy. It will take a few months to drain their money reserve and put their country in massive despair. But until then, we will have to survive. We are still gaining money, which is good. Our crew pool is not really going anywhere up. Our transport capacity, however, is going up constantly. That is very good. But enemy has 10 more vessels than us. This is not good. Well, not good when it comes to like a major battle, but those doesn't really happen that often from what I can see. It would be nice to see one of those massive battles where two entire fleets collide, or well, maybe not entire fleet, but two large fleets with multiple ships on each side, like 3 battleships, let's say like 2 heavy cruisers and stuff like that. That would be really exciting battle. And it would definitely be a game changer. Right, let's see how our technology is doing. In 2 months we will get new rangefinders. So perhaps if we could push the campaign all the way to that point where we can design a new ship, that would be a good conclusion to today's stream. Let's try and achieve that. And let's see what February will bring us. Oh my goodness me. Right, so we got torpedo boat attack. We managed to sneak close to the enemy with our torpedo boats. We have a great opportunity to sink a capital ship. Yes, that is a great opportunity. It's a single separated heavy cruiser against 9 torpedo boats. Nice. I don't think this will be a long battle. Oh, we got 10 torpedo boats. That's even better. And we started within a spotting range. That is great. Right. So, what I'm gonna do... Division 4. Okay, that's this division. Tight formation ahead. Okay. Tight formation ahead, and this one again, tight formation ahead. I will have to watch out because since my formations were spread out quite a lot. This doesn't really look good. I don't like to chase the enemy while he is shooting at me. I prefer to drop on him. There we go. That's what I've been afraid of. That I will take hits without being able to do anything. And it will take ages before I can position my fleet in a good spot to attack. Okay, we are peppering that heavy cruiser. She can still see our torpedo boats. Soon she should be switching fire to Ardent, Coquette and Desperate. Gives her a chance to hit Camois, or Camo, is getting lower. Okay, 2 of my formations are still trying to rearrange themselves. Okay, Ardent is closing in. We got some penetrating hits. That's good. Let's set this formation to save the torpedoes and fire them only when it's almost guaranteed to hit. Now let's cross in front of York to cut her off. There we go, and she managed to really quickly damage my ship. Although Ardent, yeah, she will naturally line herself up. 2 torpedoes out, but yeah, results will be terrible. Although this will create an opening for other groups. Oh, Coquette will collide with Ardent. No, 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 she won't. Nice. Nice. Chamois, safe. Hopefully, we will be able to get some good results. Yeah, that was kind of a preemptive launch. Although this torpedo actually looks pretty good. There's another one. Oh, a massive hit. Second hit. Yeah, York is down. But I think Chamois won't survive this. Or maybe. Okay, no losses on our side. Which is good. That is really, really, really good. Great result. We managed to sink another enemy warship. If we can keep that up, that will definitely help us in the long term. Okay, we lost 2 transport ships. And German Empire lost one of theirs. Okay, we got another convoy. Perfect. And we got a battle. One of our light cruisers engaged with enemy heavy cruiser. That's another battle that I don't really want to take. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, getting into this kind of engagement is not good for us. We will definitely suffer heavy losses. We could try. We could definitely try. We can use agility of our light cruiser. Try and drop a torpedo on enemy heavy cruiser, which seems to be very, very vulnerable to those hits. And that's a good information. They are, well, those ships are not so well protected against torpedo attacks. So if we score a hit, it will be a devastating one. But on the other hand, if we won't score a hit and get hit by that 7-inch guns, oh my goodness me, this is not gonna end well for that light cruiser. So I'm not really sure if I want to take this challenge and eventually attempt to sink that heavy cruiser, but it would definitely benefit me a lot, especially since enemy has 8 more ships than I do. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, enemy ship spotted to the west. Let's turn AI on. Oh, we are very far away. I don't think we will be able to catch the enemy. Even though his ship is much slower than mine, it will take like half an hour to resolve this battle. And I don't really want to contribute that much time, just to gain absolutely nothing out of it. Literally, there will be no gain of it. Okay, my apologies, the game stopped for a second. But today we seem to be slightly overwhelmed by bots on the chat, and I'm not really happy about that. Yeah, this battle won't happen. I don't see it. We are way too far away from the enemy, and it would make no sense to waste our time. Right, so let's carry on with the convoy. I believe we are the attackers on this one. Yes, we are. We got 6 transport ships to sink. I wonder what that R means. Does it mean that those light cruisers are in need of repairs? Or are they repaired? That's interesting. Right, enemy smoke is spotted to the south. And we are very, very close to enemy ships. There we go, we spotted something, and those are transport ships. Just as expected. Phoebe, you can detach. Okay. So enemy warships were very, very close. Or is that... Oh no, some of the transport ships on the enemy side, in fact all of them, oh wow, they are now equipped with guns. That's interesting. I definitely need to watch out this time, because those are 4 inchers. Yeah, those definitely can deal a lot of damage to me if I get hit. So, Caledon, drop smoke. Thankfully, we don't need to do much in order to sink enemy transports. But definitely, I don't want to go as close as I used to, in order to avoid getting damaged. Ooh, and I'm suffering quite heavy damage right now with Caledon. For some reason, she's taking a lot of damage right now. Yeah, that is definitely gonna make a lot of changes. Okay. Beowulf just took a massive hit from Phoebe. Caledon, slow down to full speed just to gain that accuracy bonus. Engine 2 damaged on Phoebe. My goodness me. Come on. Yeah, transport ships seems to have massive accuracy, while at the same time... Oh, okay. I forgot to turn off the torpedoes on Phoebe. But eventually that will finish off Beowulf. Not a chance she's gonna survive that. Okay, good hit on Bremse. Nice flooding hit on Kaiser. And that's a red compartment, so she's gonna flood and stay like that. Beowulf survived the torpedo hit. Are you kidding me now? Okay, let's turn around for another attack. That will put me very close to Bremse, much closer than I'm comfortable with. Oh, and Caledon just found enemy escorts. Yeah, definitely I don't want to get too close to those. Oh, Phoebe is suffering from flooding now. But we are scoring some good hits on Bremse. Torpedo is out. Yeah, and Beowulf is definitely gonna take it. Okay, Beowulf is now sinking. More floodings on Bremse. Caledon is getting very close to Kaiser. She's also causing a lot of floodings. Oh, and once more I forgot to turn off the torpedoes. Okay, Bremse is sinking. Perfect. Oh, we found another escort. Okay, Caledon, drop smoke and try and chase that final transport ship. Phoebe, now's your time to shine. Oh wow, we get so many bots today. I'm really tired of this. I'm genuinely tired of how many bots we are getting today. Right, Phoebe. Finish off Leipzig. Oh, it's unbelievable. Kaiser is still alive. Yeah, definitely Phoebe will have to shine in this battle if we want to win it. Okay, looks like Phoebe has some good accuracy on Leipzig. And there is a torpedo in the water. Okay, she should be done for now. Come on. More floodings. Is she gonna sink? Or is she gonna survive? My goodness me. That's a really heavy transport. Okay, Phoebe, just turn off your torpedoes, guys, because we are wasting them. And I really don't want to spend multiple torpedoes on a single transport. Caledon, could you finally sink Württemberg? Or Württemberg? It will be hard to get to Kaiser. And Bayern is running away. But there's not much I can do until I finish off Leipzig. There we go. Leipzig is finally sinking. I will make a quick pass next to Kaiser. Hopefully I can finish her off. Caledon is still chasing Württemberg. With a very poor results. I definitely need that rangefinders. It will surely improve my accuracy. Okay, we got flooding on Kaiser. Hopefully she's gonna sink now. Come on. Okay. Württemberg is sinking, but Kaiser seems to be holding pretty well. Okay, Caledon, try and hit Kaiser. This is starting to really, really annoy me. There we go, another flooding on Kaiser. Hopefully that will be enough. Nah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. She's dead in the water, but I can't hit her. Okay, she's slowly taking on water. There we go, another flooding, and she's done for. Now, where was that last transport? Okay, I think I will have to use Caledon and deal with Ariad and Phoebe. Head flank as much as you can. Drop smoke and chase that last transport ship. If I remember correctly where she ran away to, I might actually be able to catch her. But I'm not sure if I remember the direction correctly. She should be somewhere here. Yeah, she might have slipped away. Unless I'm lucky. Okay, let's drop smoke on Caledon. Oh, there we go, we found her. So we might be able to sink Bayern. Okay, Caledon can go as fast as she can. And we should be able to catch this transport. Definitely, attacking transports when they are armed is much more challenging. And that shows that I really need that coincidence rangefinder, yeah? Is it called coincidence? Yeah, I think it's coincidence. Okay, we lost sight of enemy cruisers. So 5 times speed, and we can chase after this last transport. And if we are lucky, my gunners should be able to hit her. Well, hit her. There we go. Proper pronunciation from me needs to be practiced. Definitely. Come on, Phoebe. You can do it. It's surprising how in the game that looks like a very small distance, but your guns still seems to be shooting all over the place except at enemy ship. But on the other hand, when it comes to numerical values, a distance of 2 kilometers, that's quite far away, and it's paradoxically not that easy to hit anything. Even if you are shooting a massive gun at a massive target. See you later, A. Johnson. Thank you very much for joining me today. And thanks for the weather reports. I guess, well, I didn't really need them, but... Ooh, there we go. Let's turn in. It will drop my accuracy because I'm maneuvering. But if I can reduce the distance between me and enemy, that will help me a lot. Caledon, let's go there. Okay, 1.8. I need to watch out for this transport, because she might try to lure me into enemy escorts. There we go. Back in the game. Hi Nam, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, those armed transports are definitely a challenge. There we go. We are now scoring some good hits. I'm really glad that transports can't have torpedoes. That would be really bad. There we go, another flooding. Yeah, that doesn't look good for Bayern. More floodings. Ooh. Massive hits, but my engine is now damaged. Come on. Yeah, Bayern is definitely putting up a fight. But it turns out it was pointless. We still won. Okay, we gained 1 victory point. Probably because we managed to hit one of the light cruisers. Didn't do much damage, but it still earned me some victory points. We sunk 6 ships. Okay. Very good. And crews on Caledon and Phoebe gained another 25 experience. So they now have veterans. At least Caledon has veterans and Phoebe has seasoned crew. Okay, that is gonna make a massive difference, I believe. Okay, that's good, that's good. So let's advance to March 1891. There we go. We managed to discover coincidence rangefinder 1 an optical device that measures the distance of a target ship. Using a single eyepiece, the viewer adjusts the lenses until the two reflected images become a perfect match. This equipment improves the aiming process and base accuracy of the guns. Perfect. So definitely that will be a massive improvement to my fleet. The problem is, again, something that I mentioned before, I can't just open one of the designs, let's say light cruiser, view it and upgrade it. That would be really great to be able to do that. I can just copy the design, but I don't think I'm able to. Yeah, I can't do anything. Which is like kind of silly, I'd say. Because it would be really, really useful to be able to edit the design. I can copy it, but I don't need to copy the design. Literally. So what we got? That's 21.8. Yeah, let's design a new light cruiser. Definitely, those are ships that we need. We can't really build anything above 2500, so let's put that. Okay, that's the maximum hull size we can use. Speed, definitely. I want them to be fast. Another design that could do, let's say, 27 knots. Sounds reasonable. Range, definitely that's not going to be a long-range cruiser. Maximum bulkheads, definitely. Spacious quarters, okay. And we are still overweight. Coal fuel, natural boilers, steam engine, okay. This one will be unbalanced. Steam steering, compound armor, single hull, standard bulkheads, Citadel 1. But why there is no rangefinders? I think I might have to advance by a month before I can actually use them. Ooh. Or I need to put a front tower first. Yes, I need to put a front tower first before I can use rangefinder. And that is something that I need. I definitely gonna feel the difference with those ships. Rear tower, again, let's put that on. Let's use 4 inches. Yeah, I guess 4 inches will be the best idea. And again, I need just a few of those. Let's stick with the standard design. Torpedo launchers, yes. I might use more of them. Okay, casemate guns. I could technically go with the casemate guns as well. That would improve my firepower. But again, that puts me overweight. And I will have to find some solution to this problem. Because, yeah, I'm way too heavy. I can drop main belt and turn it into a paper ship, but it still doesn't solve the main issue. Not to mention that I need 2 funnels. main guns. Yeah, I can't go lower than 4 inches. I can go lower with the casemates. And in fact, even without the guns, I think this ship is slightly too heavy. Let's see. Yeah. So I now removed all the guns. Might move this tower to the back. Okay. We still got massive 4-weight offset. That's because of the torpedoes. Even if I would remove the torpedoes and balance this design, there we go, that would be balanced. That's still too much. So let's go with 24 perhaps. Okay, that's much closer, but still not enough. If I will do it 22, same as I did last time, I just have a little bit of space for the guns. If I will reduce quarters to standard, I got tiny bit more. Ranges at minimum. Bulkheads, if I will turn them to many, yeah, that's extra space that I can use. But again, it's only 4-inch guns. But on the other hand, I can add those. So that's additional firepower. And I can add casemates. So that would be interesting gunboat. Okay, a lot of torpedoes. Yeah, that might actually work. 15-inch torpedoes. Heavy shells. Oh, okay. And increased ammunition. Okay. Okay. That's an idea. That's an idea. And, oh, by the way, why do I have more guns in here? I just want a single gun. Here at the back. Single at the front. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. We got 4-weight offset. Can I actually do something about it? Okay, now I got... Okay, that's still 4-weight offset. Let's see. If I would bring this gun a little bit closer. Yeah, that's better. Now if I would... Oh, now we got massive aft weight offset. How can I fight with this? Right. That's gonna give me massive 4-weight offset. Decisions. I could push this gun further to the back. Yeah, that's as far as I can go. And if I would do that... Okay, the offset is much smaller. Now I can reduce it even further by putting this gun here. And now it's perfectly balanced. Right, but I got no armor at all. So this is not really helping. I need to get something. 1 inch of main belt. Conning tower. Yeah, 1 inch at least. Superstructure. And that's gonna put me over. Yeah. Belt armor is also not helping. I don't have any other propellants. I could go with semi-balanced, which will reduce maneuverability, but it will save me those precious tons. I could go with standard bulkheads, and that will give me enough room to put some belt armor. Perhaps a tiny bit of deck and superstructure armor. Yeah, 1 inch on superstructure. Deck armor is always very heavy. But a belt armor is definitely going to help. Conning tower, yes, definitely. 1.5 inch. Okay, that's not too bad. I got some protection. Some. I'm not particularly resistant to torpedo hits. Standard bulkheads doesn't really protect me that well. With a standard quarters, that ship can eventually do something. Although the problem is, it's still not fast enough. I definitely need a hull that can go above 2,500 tons. Yeah, definitely. If I could design a light cruiser that can go up to 3,500 tons, I could push it all the way to like 25 knots. And I should be able to easily achieve that. But yeah, that 1,000 tons of displacement that I'm missing is definitely not helping me. It's still a pretty good ship. Well, the design seems to be pretty okay. I got plenty of guns facing to the front and to the rear. In fact, each broadside is 5 guns heavy, which isn't bad. Could be better, and I could save some space if I would have a little bit more of it for the guns. But if I will make too many changes, I think this design won't really work well. Let's think of it. If I would remove those guns and go for this kind of design. Okay, I got aft weight offset. That's as far as I can push this one. But I can't go any further to the front. Which means that I would have to put 3 guns on the front. Ooh, that creates a massive weight offset to the front in that case. Because yeah, I can't really push this gun any further. Although, wait. Maybe? No. So that is problematic, yeah. Right, let's come back to the old design. How far was it? That was here, is it? Oh no, now we got weight offset to the rear. No, that's for weight offset. What did I change? There we go. Now it works. Okay, okay. So I guess we will have to stick with this design. We are using maximum of our space. Right, how should we call it? Any proposals from the chat? Any suggestions? Right. If there are none, maybe let's call it. I don't know. Let's call it. Oops. I forgot I got caps lock. Let's be simple. Attacker. That's going to be class of the ship. Or maybe... Oh, invader. There we go. Yeah, let's call it invader class. Let's save this design. Let's exit. And we might order a few of those. In fact, invader class seems to be better than Cleopatra class. And it's cheaper when it comes to upkeep. Okay. Right, let's build 8 of these. It's gonna cost me 646,000 a month to build those. But we should be able to get there. Right, so what are we building? 9 months and we're gonna get our light cruisers. We finished building of those new torpedo boats, which is good. That is very good. And that's Vigilant class. Is it? Yes. And those can do 28.8 knots. That's gonna be really nice attacking fleet. We got 8 months until we finish building our fast battleships. So definitely our fleet is changing to a fast, lightly armored fleet with relatively light armament. So I look forward to see how this will work in practice. We can release priority points from rangefinders. It will take ages before we will get something new. And it doesn't look like we are getting closer to any major research. Yeah. There's not going to be any significant development of my fleet anytime soon. Although... Reduces hull weights. If I could get hull strengthening developed anytime soon, I would be able to design brand new ships. Like, completely new ones. That might be interesting. I could go with hull protection and shorten this period to 16 months. And that would give me Torpedo Protection 1, which is 80% researched. But let's face it, I don't really use that. Not at this moment. It will definitely help my ships to survive much longer. But since you can't upgrade the ships and you have to build completely new ones, I don't think I would be able to even employ that before the war ends. Like, this technology level is probably like peak performance of my fleet for a long time. I don't think anything will show up within the next 12 months that will be interesting enough to put a focus point on it. Right, let's see. Finances. We are gaining 1.6 million every month. So we are making money. We got 69 active ships. 10 more are building, which is perfect. Our transport capacity is at 113%. And we managed to get even with German Empire. So that's pretty good. That's definitely really good. Right, guys, I guess it's time. It's definitely time because I need to go to work. So I'm really sorry to say that, but today's stream will have to finish now. We are currently we currently managed to reach March 1891. So the progress of the campaign has been made, and there is more to come next week. Definitely I will be back with this campaign, unless there will be another patch that will wipe out my progress. Hopefully that won't happen. So keep your fingers crossed that we can actually finish this war. So far, it looks interesting. We managed to match our force level with German Empire. Call in sick and carry on. No, that's not going to happen. If I will call in sick, that will happen on the other day. When I will feel sick. But yeah, since I signed a contract with my employer, I would like to stick to my part of the contract, at least as much as I can. And yeah, and eventually if I will be disappointed with that, I will just resign. Yeah, that's how you work with the contract. I know that some of you might be disappointed by the decision, but yeah, well, that's how I work. If I agree with someone to do something, I will eventually try and do something. Right. Anyway, guys, it was really nice to have you here today. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, give the video a like. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe if you are watching me on YouTube. If you are watching me on Twitch, you might press that follow button. It will definitely help this part of the channel grow. Or you might jump into my YouTube channel and press the subscribe button there as well. Finally, if you would like to show that extra bit of support, and if you feel like you really need that, you can now become a channel member and get access to all those nice emotes that you can use in YouTube chat, and I think in the comments, although I'm not sure how YouTube handles that. And also you will get a monthly report of how the channel is actually doing. So that is unique perk that all the members are getting. And finally, you will get a nice rank displayed next to your chat messages, and that rank will grow as long as you will keep your membership active. Oh, guys, it was a blast to play today, although the missions seems to be quite repeatable. Like, there's not much more challenge, although the last transport mission was definitely a nice surprise to see that enemy transport ships now carry 4-inch guns, and they can definitely deal some damage, especially to my lighter ships like cruisers and torpedo boats. So definitely we are not looking at an easy prey anymore. We need to be very careful around those. But those are still just transport ships, so eventually they won't survive as much of a beating as my regular cruisers. So the advantage is still on my side. Right, thank you very much for watching me today, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye!